It is 12:06. It's Thursday morning.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's MP. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Beyond the arc. Juzang can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's MP. It's Chicago with another bucket. Seven seconds left here in the first quarter. Clarkson against White.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson's tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Clarkson taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Speaking.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to MP. Rebound, Utah. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season. Here's Clarkson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Markkanen. Clarkson is out there with Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it...
He got it off first one.
Now stands not quite good enough to make a run in these, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Scoreless thus far. 5 to shoot. Markkanen can't get it to go. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Bulls moving the ball around. MP left side. MP converting the tough bucket.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They gotta be thankful he's on their squad.
To the inside, Sensabaugh, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Herter kicks to MP. Back to Herter. The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And Utah also making a switch.
watching the whole game. Enjoy. Hello. Put the gun out fast.
Springer's checked in. Filipowski passes to Hendricks. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Herter. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to MP. Herter kicks to MP. Back to Herter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Fun Herder. Fun Herder. Money. Herder. 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 Herder.
Jazz trail by 6. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just going along with it for giggle. Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
I'm about to take this whole game over myself.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. A terrific job.
Checked in for Kobe White. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Sexton the pass to George. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Bulls trail by 13. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s. So you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
They've got Dosunmu, Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the five out there for the Bulls. Here's Sexton.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Giddey the pass to MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Just rubbing it in there. Their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. In the corner, it's Buzelis. MP passes to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
appreciate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Vucevic with the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Dosunmu. Outspass Smith. MP right side. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Huerter outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Huerter's got 5.
Night in and night out, this is Huerter's game. Looking for his spots on the arc.
There's the pick. The drive by Clarkson. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Collins at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. And Utah, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Filipowski. Williams is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and Hendricks in at the 4 slot.
Jazz substitution, number 99, Kenyon Martin Jr.
Bulls trail by 5. In the corner, Smith with it. MP gets to Smith. Here's MP. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Jazz passing it around. Here's Hendricks. Good, nice job down low. Hendricks has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah. Pass to MP. Back to Smith on the wing. MP. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They double him with MP. Clarkson goes in. Rebound by the Bulls.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
In the corner, Herder with it. And here's MP for three. And the rebound. Goes to Martin.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
MP passes to Smith. And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. MP's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
And Will Hardy. Timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Money halfway. I'm already halfway. That's cool. I'm already halfway before you.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Herder. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Giddey, the pass to MP. Let's go. Utah with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's White. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, but he makes good adjustments against the defense.
George with no one around. Off target from three-point range. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points to take the lead. And that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
And George kicks to Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
The three from George. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Pass to Markkanen. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chicago's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And there's the bucket from MP.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that.
I got 40 feet. Set a 40 piece. I'm not following your ask.
Like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To end the run, it's rebounded by Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three from MP. The rebound by the Jazz.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Olney and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. So long, everyone.
Right there,
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic, and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Putting something lineup. Let's go, baby.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
When you put them average. Well, people, I'm calling it a night here. I'll be back tomorrow.